Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to what we have for our evening meals in a week. Some I cook from scratch and some we do use pre-prepared ingredients. There's just Gary and myself in the house, so sometimes I cook and sometimes it's Gary, but it's always a two-way effort. We've got 3 grandchildren and a granddog, so there's always plenty of goodies to have. Hope you enjoy what we have had this week. So Monday night, kicking off, we had cod fillet poached in milk. That was infused with bay leaves and black pepper. We served that with baby new potatoes and green beans, and I did a creamy cheese sauce with that. Oh, that was so nice. So this is the dish that I'm just about plating up now. So I'm going to put the potatoes in the middle. So these are boiled baby new potatoes. Just to let you know that this particular recipe for the cheese sauce is on the channel, so that's in the link below. But this was a really tasty meal. The sauce itself, the ingredients that I use and the amounts that I used served round about 4 people. If you're only doing less than that, say you're only cooking it for 2 people, then do half of that because it does make a lot. And if the sauce is thick, then just add more milk to it and let that just water down a little bit, make it a little bit more runny. But really nice and tasty and lovely with cod as well. The cod was from Aldi, by the way. Tuesday night we had chicken and mushroom madras curry served with basmati rice and a garlic and herb naan bread. This is the curry all done and plated up, and I'll just show you how we did it. It's really easy. So we just used a Gita paste. So we'll have a look at that now. This is the Gita paste that we got. We got this from Morrison's. I think they do a couple at Farm Foods as well. I've not seen it anywhere else. I do keep looking in Tesco for it, but this is the curry paste. As you can see, this basmati rice that we got was from Marks and Spencer's. I think only about 75p. It wasn't that expensive, and we got a pilau rice at the same time. To be honest, I prefer the pilau rice, but each to their own. These are the garlic and coriander mini naan breads we got. We'd had these in the freezer, so I just got them out of the freezer because we'd had those in a couple of weeks. Really nice. So we had some chicken. We had a piece of chicken which was 221 grams because we also had mushrooms as well. So chop your chicken up. You can use as much chicken as you want and add your vegetables of your choice. We had mushrooms in, so we used the mushrooms. So get those chopped up. We also need a small tin of chopped tomatoes. So now we're going to make the curry. The rice is quite easy because that goes in the microwave for 1.5 minutes, but we'll now make the curry, so get your pan and put some oil in. First job, get some onions in the frying pan. Usually I use about 50 grams of chopped onions. These are frozen chopped onions that I use, and get those in the pan. Carry on stirring your onions until they're translucent, and then you just need to add your chicken and let that cook for a while. So the chicken needs to be browned. So once it's browned, and then we can add your paste, but you can season this with salt and black pepper in the meantime. While the chicken is browning, add your mushrooms in there as well, so get those cooked. They don't take that long to cook, the mushrooms, but you can cook them with the chicken. So once the chicken is brown, the chicken and mushrooms, sorry, then add your paste in there. So just add the Gita paste into the frying pan. Make sure all that's stirred in. and then you can add your tomatoes in there. So add the tin of tomatoes and then fill the tomato can back up again to about 100 grams of water and just add that in as well, and then you can let that simmer through. So let the ingredients simmer through together. It's looking amazing now, bubbling away there. So make sure your chicken's cooked. Probably takes around about 5 to 10 minutes to get all those ingredients cooked together, ready for getting this served up. Now it is optional, but I added cream to mine because I like it more creamy. You can leave it as it is because that's how it tells you to do it on the packet of the Gita paste, is it doesn't tell you to add cream to it, but I wanted it more of a creamy sauce, and Gary said it was better with the cream as well, so that is optional if you want to do that. So now we're going to plate up. So we use basmati rice, as I said, this was from Marks and Spencer's, and then add your curry on there, and then lastly add your naan bread on there. The curry sauce was absolutely delicious, really nice. Dipping some naan bread in there, it was lovely, really nice. I hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you soon for the next one. Bye everybody, have a good day. 9th of July, we had beefsteak and chestnut mushroom pie served in savoury gravy, accompanied by buttery mash and garden peas. Pie and mash, in other words. The recipe to the pies is on the channel, so it will be in the link below. But these are the pies when finished, and we did cook our own mash, and these were frozen peas. So the gravy came from the stewed steak that were done in the slow cooker. As I say, this is on the channel, so you will be able to view it on the channel below. But this is what we had on Wednesday night. Beautiful. Thanks everybody, bye. Tenth of July, we had slices of chicken breast with mushrooms, tossed with penne pasta in a rich creamy tomato sauce, finished with a generous sprinkle of grated cheddar cheese and served with warm garlic bread. Let me show you how we did this. So this meal, I've done it a few times, for years we've had this meal, me and Gary, but the recipe is on the channel, so it is in the link below, so have a look at that. But it's such an easy meal to do and really tasty with some garlic bread or whatever you want to have with it. Sprinkle it with some parmesan. You can add the cream or not the cream, or add other things to it, add the flavourings. It's just the basic pasta and chicken, and you just add what you want to it. We added mushrooms with ours, which was delicious. But have a look at the recipe and give it a go. It takes literally about 15 minutes to cook. As long as you've got the ingredients there that you need, get them all ready, and then get that cooked. Within 15 minutes, you'll have a tasty and filling meal. It is lovely, I promise you. If you like pasta, then this is a winner. Thanks everybody, see you soon, bye. Friday night we had a treat night, so we went out to the Botanist in Barnsley, and then we went to the cinema in Barnsley to watch Jurassic World. It was really, really good. Dinosaurs, they do make me jump with the loud noise, but the film was really good.
Everybody's up for a good time in the summer, living it up in the sunshine in the summer, watching the clouds as they go by. I keep dreaming of those summer days. I got a feeling over here, we could set this in motion. It's the time of the year for the city of the ocean. I got my friends over there, pleasure, and the time is right. We don't have any pressure. Let's dance to the music. Let's move to the rhythm. Oh, just use your intuition. In the summer, everybody's up for a good time. In the summer, living it up in the sunshine. In the summer, watching the clouds as they go by. I keep dreaming of those summer days. Gonna drop every care, gonna find inspiration. Let the sun keep on shining, let the fire keep on flowing. Oh, it's time to get things going. Summertime feels so fine. Let's unwind, you and I. Summertime feels so fine. Let's unwind. Got a secret to share. Can you come a little closer? And we're almost there. Yeah, the best isn't over. We can live like we're dreaming. We don't need any reason. Let's celebrate our favorite season. In the summer, everybody's up for a good time. In the summer, living it up in the sunshine. In the summer, watching the clouds as they go by. I keep dreaming of those summer days.
Saturday night we had Chinese crispy duck with pancakes and also pancake rolls with sweet and sour sauce. This is the crispy duck that we got. We got this from Tesco's and it was on offer for about £6.50, £6.75. It came with half a duck, you got 12 pancakes and some hoisin sauce in the box. So what you do is you take the duck out of the packaging and you put it onto a tray. So this is Gary putting it onto a tray and it takes about 35 to 40 minutes to cook in the oven. And then Gary will get the cucumber and the spring onions that you get. So you get spring onions and cucumber in a Chinese restaurant and we do exactly the same. So we have the cucumber and spring onion and Gary's chopping that up now. So the duck's all ready now. So it's been in the oven for about 35 minutes and now Gary's taking the skin off the duck and we just have the flesh. We don't eat the skin, so just the flesh of the duck, and then he's going to shred this. Shred the duck as much as you can. We just had the flesh parts of the meat part of it, no bones, no skin, nothing like that on it. We just put the meat in the pancakes. Shred it as much as you can, and then get your pancakes ready. So the pancakes go in the microwave and they take about 10-20 seconds to do. And this is the finished dish up. So we've got the pancake rolls there that Gary went out to a Chinese restaurant for. That's the duck, the pancakes, sweet and sour sauce, and then the cucumber and spring onion. So that's what we had. Really nice Saturday night, finger food, as we always like to do on a Saturday. Thanks everybody. See you for tomorrow's. Bye. And finally, for the Sunday, it's roast chicken served with seasoned roast potatoes, carrots, green beans, sprouts, swede, baked onion, stuffing and lashings of gravy. This is the chicken that we use. We got it from Tesco's. It was a large British chicken that we got. So I put it in a roasting tray and I sprayed it with some spray oil and just added some salt on it. Salt and pepper, sorry, we added salt and pepper onto the chicken. And then I wrapped it in some foil and cooked it for an hour in the oven before taking the foil off. So this was the swede. So we had a swede and then boiled it for about 45 minutes in some salted water, and then we mashed the swede. We do put a little bit of pepper in it and also a little bit of butter as well, give it a bit more flavour. So we had these sprouts, Brussels sprouts, and I just take just the outer leaves off them and just trim the tops, get rid of the black top. We don't eat that, so just get them prepared and cook them in boiling water, salted water, for about 15-20 minutes. We had green beans, so just top and tail the green beans, and we put them in salted boiling water for around about 5 minutes. So I'm going to make some seasoned roast potatoes now. So peel your roast potatoes and then cut them into roast shapes, and then I boiled them or parboiled them for approximately 6-7 minutes. So that's what I did first. For the baked onion, all I did was take a full onion, peel it, wrap it in some foil and cook it in the oven for about 45 minutes. And that's all I do for a baked onion. I don't do anything else with it, don't season it, don't put anything on it. And we have that with our Sunday lunch. So I'm going to make the stuffing now. So the first thing I'll do to the oven-proof dish is put some chopped onion at the bottom firstly. Then I add a stock cube, and then I will add some boiling water to that, and then the stuffing mix. So get the stuffing mix to a fairly thick consistency, because it does swell up slightly. The stuffing mix does swell up, and it does cook in the oven and get a little bit firmer in the oven. So if you want it runny, then have it sort of runny. Don't put as much stuffing mix in, but I like mine slightly firm. So now we're going to do the roast potatoes. So we've parboiled them for around about 6 or 7 minutes and then left them to drain. Now they're going into the just a dish just to put the seasoning on. So I'm going to spray them with oil firstly, and then I'm going to put some seasoning on, which is garlic salt. So I'm sprinkling them with garlic salt, then round about half a teaspoon of paprika, and then salt and pepper. And they take round about 25 minutes in the air fryer, but keep your eye on them because they can cook quite quickly in the air fryer. So you can just turn the heat down, but just prick your potatoes just to check if they're cooked. So now it's time to dish up. So we're putting the roast potatoes on there. I'm having a chicken leg and a little bit of breast as well. So we're having the carrots, they're cooked, a little bit of chicken breast on there. The chicken was absolutely so succulent and lovely. And then the green beans on there, and the sprouts and the swedes. So quite a lot of vegetables. And there's the baked onion on there and the stuffing, and then the gravy. But you can add more gravy if you want to. And that's it, all done. Thanks very much for this week's meals, and I will see you next week.